Warm welcome to all my lovely friends gathered here today. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, depending on where you are in the world. And I'm really happy that many countries has joined today. I welcome our IIW Executive Committee members, Vice President K, Treasurer Rashmi Sharma, CC Patricia. Somehow Trish could not join us today. All board directors, editor and media manager Rajni Katia, national presidents, national representatives, district chairman, club presidents. Okay, thank you for joining. Please mute yourself. Club presidents, past international presidents, and past IIW board directors. It is an honor to have you all here today. Special welcome to Innerwheel members across the globe. And a very special thanks to our speaker, past IIW President Yemesi and past IIW President Junaida Farkon for giving their precious time for this wonderful cause. A big thank you to Dr. Sharma for accepting our invitation. He is from Serum Institute, director. The Sandhya is going to introduce him. And Dr. Sharma, your presence will undoubtedly make a significant difference in our work towards this wonderful cause. And thank you for being here with us today. Friends, we are the world's largest women's organization, and we are in 100 countries, and we have more than 120,000 members. Our representation in UN make our Innerwheel more significant. Being women's organization, we are always focusing on women and girls as we work together to build a healthier world for young girls. I'm reminded of the importance of addressing cervical cancer. According to World Health Organization, around 170 million girls are eligible for this HPV vaccine. During the IIW convention, when we unanimously passed the proposal for a project, we knew we had to choose something impactful, and what could be more meaningful than cervical cancer prevention. A simple HPV vaccine can save a life. We are proud to focus on this crucial initiative, empowering women and girls worldwide to take control of their health. I'm proud to see every country embracing this project with dedication and passion. As the world's largest women's organization, we understand the importance of protecting our girls and women. Every beat counts, every action matters, and our collective efforts are truly making a difference. Friends, by providing HPV vaccines, we are not only saving our young girls, but also securing our future. I appreciate that some countries, governments are already providing vaccine, but many countries still needs our support. I'm happy to see countries that they don't need government support stepping forward to contribute financially, enabling us to help others. To our friends, our target may be ambitious, but I'm thrilled to share that we have achieved around 100,000 vaccines. This would not have been possible without the tireless efforts of our district chairman, national representatives, national presidents, and club presidents. Your devotion and enthusiasm are truly commendable. Friends, as you know, I have visited many countries and I've found everybody is working so hard for this cause. And this project is very close to each and every member. They are doing the awareness marathons. They are providing HPV vaccine for young girls. Let us continue to work together for this cause, spreading awareness and providing support. Friends, cervical cancer is a preventable disease. And with our collective efforts, we can make a significant impact, keep saving lives and empowering girls and women. Once again, I would like to thank each one, especially for all the club presidents who are doing marvelous job. I would like to appreciate all the countries, districts, and presidents who have saved our young girls and our future by supporting, by giving, providing the HPV vaccine. I would like to show you one PowerPoint presentation. The work till now, the work has been done. Rajni, can you play the HP? Can you play the PPT for me, please?
Yes, yes, Mamta ji, I'll be.
And this project, I feel, is very, very close, not only to my heart, but each and every member of Inner Wheels, because, one HPV vaccine, one life saved right before our eyes. I think this is the fantastic project. Friends, now you can see the work has been done by some countries and our countries. Our country, Inner Wheel Association, has done marvelous job. Uh, Rajni, just please go ahead
Ji,
fast.
ji.
Yeah, you can see District 298, they have done 36 vaccinations and they are doing a lot of awareness. And the same in District 301, Manisha Kaushik, she has done 1,908. She's doing a lot of health checkups and awareness. Go, Rajni, go fast. Then you can see District 302, they have also done some vaccination and they are doing the awareness that is very important. District 303, they have done 708 and they are doing the awareness, and in screening camp also they are organizing. And 4, they have done very less because she's somehow not, they are not unable to understand how to go about it because they need somebody's help. Because I know other districts, they are taking the help of this foundation, Cancer Foundation, and they are helping us to, and providing us the vaccine. And 305, 1900, superb, and they are still doing the screening and awareness. 306, they have done 356. Lot of screening camp has happened and awareness initiatives you can see. And District 307, they have done 442 and they are doing awareness and other things, marathon. District 308, they have done 1,846 screening camp, health awareness initiative and marathons they are doing. And 309, they have done 398 screening awareness everybody is doing. 310, they have done around 224. And District 311, they have done 3,120. Neelu Dhakre is the district chairman. Vishal Priya, they have done. Now District 312, district chairman Asha Agrawal, she has done vaccination, 6,000 vaccination. Wow, fantastic. Awareness. And let me tell you, each and every club of District 312 is doing marathons and rally. That's really, really superb. District 313, district chairman is Shobna. Being a doctor, she knows the importance of this HPV vaccine, and they have already done 2,200 and plus 1,500 they are going to do soon. And they are doing a lot of screening also. 314, Rajni, go forward.
Ji, ji.
314, District Chairman Prerna, they have done 1,721 and they are also working for initiatives, awareness and marathons. And 315, Premlata, 1,500 vaccine has been done. It's a very small district, but they are doing fantastic work. 316, they have done 172. They are focusing on screening and awareness. And District 317, District Chairman Jyoti Kran, they have done 3,170. Fantastic. And they are also doing awareness and marathons. 318, 880, District Chairman Vaishali. District 319, Shrimati, they have done 28. They are focusing on marathons and rallies. And 320, they have done 140. And District 321, District Chairman Swarnlata, 100 vaccine. They are focusing on screenings and rally. 323, District Chairman Fatima, 450. And District 324, 217. That's really great. District 325, they have done around 501 and they are focusing on awareness. Many clubs I have seen, they have done fantastic rallies and car rallies also and marathons. And District 326, they have done 250 and they are focusing on awareness and rallies. District 3 to 9, they are also focusing on awareness, and they have done around 2,954. And friends, I'm really happy. Lots of countries, they are working for this, like Bulgaria, they are doing awareness. And Rajni, go ahead. Bangladesh, the district chairman, all the district chairman, Faraz, Sahana, and Abzul, I have seen their work on the Facebook. They are doing so many rallies and focusing on awareness. And you can see 350 plus vaccine and plus 220. They are focusing on vaccine now. And Italy, I'm really happy to know Italy is working for this. They are bringing lot of awareness, organizing awareness programs, because that is very important. Government is supporting, but still they need lot of awareness for the underprivileged people. So they are doing that fantastic job. And Malaysia, I was there, and they are doing fantastic work, because they are doing with some cervical cancer foundation, and they have done around 1,000, and they will do more. And Mauritius, they have done 3,621. Fantastic, Mauritius. Keep it up. And Mexico, government is supporting, but still they need help and support, and they need awareness. And they District 417 and 418, they are doing superb job. District Chairman Irina, uh, they are working for the awareness. Sri Lanka, because country will soon start vaccination, government will start vaccination, free vaccination, but still Srimati, they are doing awareness, and they are focusing on the school girls, and they are going and giving the awareness to everyone. This Nepal, they are doing the awareness. Turkey, they have done HPV vaccine for 13 girls, and future they will do it, because it's little difficult for them, but still they are trying, and they are doing a lot of awareness also. Go forward. Nigeria, African country is the same like in India, so they are also doing fantastic work. All the district 900, 910, 911, and 91293. You can see all the districts name. Still, they have done lot in Nigeria. 542 vaccine has been done, because I feel they're not the government or something. I came to know, not providing the vaccine on time. That is the problem. Go forward. Philippines, oh my God, I should appreciate this country. They have taken this initiative last so many years, I feel, and now they are focusing on this, and they are doing this, and each and every club of this country is just focused on this project. This is their national project, and I request all the district chairman and all the national presidents and representative, please make it target. Just take one project, because we have completed 100 year, and this is 101st year, and nobody knows us. If we do one project across the world in 100 countries, everybody would know, oh, Inavil is doing this. So it's my earnest request to each and everyone, all the leaders, incoming leaders, please take this project at the national level, so we can brand Inavil. And you can see Philippines, they are doing super project. They are doing lot of awareness, and every time they are providing the vaccine for young girls. Pakistan is also doing, but I think they have some issues regarding vaccine, so they will sort it out. And I would like to thank our GB and I and Iceland. In their country, the government is providing free vaccine, but still they are giving money to International Innovil to support HPV vaccine. So thank you. And lot of countries are giving the money now. We want to thank them. Just go ahead. This I want to listen from the national president and representative Rina Maxwell. Rina Maxwell, can you please tell about your project, this initiative? Because it's a fantastic thing she's doing. I was there recently. Rina Maxwell, are you there? Can we bring on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mamta, for that. That is fantastic. In New Zealand, the vaccination is supplied by the government at the schools. Not enough, though, I must say. It's not in all schools. But our campaign is to call on the government to extend the free cervical cancer screening. And can be, they have to fund the cervical cancer elimination strategy. And we want to urgently increase the access to the vaccination as well. What we ask our Inner Will members to do is to show their support for more action to end this. We have brought out, or the Cancer Society have brought out a book, a virtual book, what people can sign to show their support. And also become a story. So if you would have a story, about a person who have undergone had a cervical cancer or was part of the screening, their story will be in the book. And the more stories we receive, the more we can share, and the more we can turn the page on this cervical cancer. There isn't a very easy thing to do online. You can sign the book, but just press the button on the screen for endcervicalcancer.org.nz, and a lot of our members have been participating in that. So thank you, Mamta.
Thank you, Reena. I really, really found it very innovative. It's fantastic. Keep it up. Thank you, Reena. And I would like to thank and my appreciation to our association president, Sunita Jain, for motivating all the clubs and district, and they have done fantastic job. Rajni, can you remove this from you now? Yeah, thank you. And friends, we are having with us, because you know what we are doing, and I can say a lot of things, but today we have a very, very special guest with us. We have Dr. Hit Sharma from Serum Institute. So he will guide us, he will give all the information. And so I would request past Association Secretary, Dr. Sandhya Bhatt, to introduce Dr. Sharma. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Hi, I was trying to unmute myself, but I was not able to do so. Hello, everyone. It is my great pleasure to introduce a very dynamic personality, Dr. Sharma. Dr. Hit Sharma is the medical affairs medical director of the Serum Institute of India, and sir has a very vast experience in the clinical clinical research and pharmacovigilance is his topic. Sir has a vast more than 20 years of experience as working as a medical director, and he's been a more important person for the research and the development of the quadrivalent vaccine of the HPV. So also he's a part of the very various institute where they do the research, and he's a part of the publication where he gives his expert opinions. Dr. Hit Sharma has been in touch with us, and we are very grateful that he could give us time for today's session. I came in contact with him through Mr. Manish Wadhwa, who is the additional India director for the Serum Institute vaccine, which is based in Pune. Dr. Sharma, are you there? Can you please?
Yes, doctor. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, doctor,
Yes.
just a moment. I request this, please not. Yeah, thank you. Yes, Sandhya, thank you. Yes, Dr. Sharma, after you speak, then we would request our members to ask some questions. That would be okay with you?
Perfectly fine. Thank you. First of all, thank you very much, Dr. Sandhya and Mamta ji, for having us over. And it's so good that this organization. What is it called? It's called C Cervical, right? Yeah.
We are the organization that is International Inner Wheel, and we have taken this initiative that is, we called it See Cervical Cancer.
Fantastic. So when women drive it, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
We keep on going and attending different conferences, medical conferences. Doctors come, they listen to us. Students come, they listen to us. they go back, they try to propagate this, information amongst others also. But you all being, I don't know how many of you are from the medical field, but if non-medical field people also, when they know that how important this cause is, this initiative is, that globally, when you know that there are so many deaths which are happening globally, we have almost 3,000 million women above the age of 15 years who are at risk of developing cervical cancer. And almost 600,000 women die globally. And India itself, we are having almost 77,000 deaths annually happening with cervical cancer. And if women are driving it, at home also, it is the male. Usually, it is we say that it is a male dominated, or people, when male say something, yes, that has to be followed. But the families, when the women says and it is being followed, that is more acceptable. And I'm very happy to note that in this organization, your organization, almost 500 women have joined today, and they are driving this initiative. So hats off to you. So I'm open to, if you have any questions, I'm open to that, and let's take the discussion forward from here. I'm joined by my teammates also, Mr. Manish Vadva and Mr. Ravi Sakarkar. They both are looking after the all India, sales and marketing of this vaccine, and they are all, we are a part of the team. And our vaccine is a gender neutral vaccine. So unlike the other vaccine, which is available, so that is only recommended, that is only for female population, girls and women. But then ours, the gender neutral vaccine, can be given to both boys and men also. As we know that it is not just cervical cancer, there are many other cancers which are preventable, 100% preventable with HPV vaccination. So ours, the gender neutral vaccine, can be given both to men and.
So, Dr. Sharma, would you like to say some more about the vaccine? Because there are so many myths around going on, like this vaccine is cause some problems in future, or like this is not for boys, or this is only for girls, or something like that. You want to say something about the vaccine?
Yes, so I'll tell you, there are lots of myths for any new vaccine. So this is nothing new for any new vaccine which is launched in the market. We have lots of, anti-vaccine lobbies which are prevalent, not only India, but globally. So they come into action for any new vaccine which is launched, and then they start talking initially negative, that why it is needed, why government has to spend so much of money on this vaccine. So all these things keep on coming up. But then the scientific world understands the enormity of, the morbidity as well as the mortality which it can cause. So if someone has a cervical cancer, if some woman has a cervical cancer, we know that's sure short death. So at the most, you can continue giving those, chemotherapeutics and keep on prolonging her life, but it is very miserable life. So there is no once. So we can still prevent sort of, the women getting into cancerous stage if you start the early treatment in pre-cancerous state. So like I said, there are almost 123,000 women, annual number of cases above the age of 15 years who are diagnosed with cervical cancer. Almost 77,000 deaths happen annually. So this is like a ticking time bomb. Every 8 minutes, there's a death which is happening. So you can well imagine if a one full aeroplane is carrying around 200 female passengers, and imagine that aeroplane crashing every day. So 200 female passengers, 200 females dying in India every day. So that is the magnanimity, that is the enormous kind of a magnitude, that is a magnitude this cervical cancer carries with it. So, but it is like I said, this is 100% preventable, and this is preventable only with one. This is HPV vaccine, which is HPV vaccine. So that prevents cervical cancer, and it is not only cervical cancer. HPV vaccine can prevent many other cancers also: vaginal cancer, vulvar cancer. You have anal cancers. Then in male population, penile cancers, oropharyngeal cancer. So all these things, and then genital warts also. So all these things can be prevented if you give HPV vaccine at the right age. At the right age, that matters a lot.
What is the right age? What is the right age?
Right age is early as possible. So this vaccine can be given to a child, a man, a boy or a girl when they turn 9 years of age. So you need to give only 2 doses of the vaccine at that time, at 0 months 0. So if you give a dose today, then in a gap of 6 months you have to give the second dose. At 0 and 6 months, basically 2 doses are recommended. So that is the right age, because a younger you give it, more good response, immune response the children will get. And later you give it, then the immune response is little less. So it is always recommended give the vaccination at an early age, which is any time starting between 9 to 14 years. And there have been studies conducted globally wherein they have shown that there has been a reduction in incidence of cervical cancer, genital warts, if in the population where it has been given earlier. So when they grow up, they would not have. And then countries like Scotland, there has not been a single case of cervical cancer in the last, I think, 10 years. They have published that data. So
Oh,
that
that's
important this vaccine is. When you know that if in 200 women are dying every day in India, it's not a small number, it's a very big number. So to prevent that, HPV vaccine is there. Until now, we know that it was not, taken by the people because the vaccine was expensive. Serum has come out with a vaccine which is much cheaper, and as whatever number of doses are required. Earlier, the vaccine was short in availability. There had been availability issues and the pricing, but right now, when serum is there, we can supply the vaccine not only to India but globally. The numbers is not a problem, as well as the pricing is also very much into. It's much cheaper, half the price of what the foreign manufacturers are making this vaccine.
So, Dr. Sharma, this vaccine is having any side effect also? Like people are quite afraid, but
No, this vaccine does not have any side effects. I have tested this vaccine myself in clinical trials in a population of almost 2,000 subjects in the clinical trial. And later on also in post-marketing surveillance, we have also almost, I don't know how many thousands of doses. Ravi or Manish can tell that better because they are into sales. They can tell the actual number, but the vaccine is very safe. You must be knowing about hepatitis B vaccine, right? How
yes.
that vaccine is. So this vaccine is also made on the same platform, which is a yeast-based platform, which is Helinsula polymorpha, which is a very, very safe platform. And our vaccine, HPV vaccine, also made on the same platform. It's very, very safe. So let people say anything, let anti-vaxxers say anything. I would guarantee that nothing will happen. Yeah, with every vaccine, you have minor side effects, pain, swelling. Some might have fever also. But these things are preventive. I mean, they just come and go. You might have a pain for a day or so, and next day it is gone. Fever maybe you might have for a day, but next day it is gone. But you can imagine that you are preventing survival. You're preventing from a very deadly disease. So that is much more important than having minor side effects like pain, swelling, or erythema. No major side effects.
That's good. So, Dr. Sharma, like you said about Scotland, because government is giving free vaccine to all the girls. But can you give some more data about other countries like Africa? I think the government is not giving them free. So, do we have any data?
I think on Australia, New Zealand, they have already started cervical cancer vaccination campaigns.
Yes.
UK has already started it.
Yes.
In US also, they are giving cervical cancer vaccine. Africa also, certain countries are giving it. I just came back from Muscat today, yesterday morning, and in Muscat also they are planning to roll out HPV vaccine in their vaccination program. So countries are taking it. It's only the availability of funds with the government, but yes, they are serious in taking the vaccine.
Yes, because in I think in New Zealand they are providing just one they have to take their own.
Yes,
Because,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
that's fantastic. Any Dr. Sharma, can members can ask few questions?
Please, yes,
So
go
I
ahead.
request anybody who wants to ask anything to Dr. Sharma, he's there. Because it's very clear, friends, HPV vaccine has no side effect and it's 100% preventable. So I request everybody to take this project and do and save our girls. Anybody wants to ask any question?
Mamta ji, there is someone has raised a hand. Jamuna Kudi Devi, is it? Jamuna.
Can you unmute yourself, Jamuna? No, I think she's... Anybody else wants to ask any question to Dr. Sharma? I think Reena wants to ask. Reena, please unmute yourself and ask.
Yeah, I think I'm Dr. Jamuna speaking from Hyderabad.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. You have given such an insight to us. But 15 to 26 years also, that age group also can be given this vaccination. Now,
Yes,
15 to 26, now we say that we have to give 3 doses, right?
correct. Yes, 15 to 26
And
needs
9
3.
to 14, 9 to 14 is 2 doses.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes. Now, in 15 to 26, some may be married or some may be sexually active. So,
Yes.
is it mandatory that we have to do LBC, HPV, DNA test first and then administer the vaccination?
Not required. See, if you do these tests and then give the vaccine, then it is, I mean, it's not required basically, because this vaccine is preventable against 4 different HPV types of infections: type 6, type 11, type 16, and type 18. 16 and 18 are responsible for most of the 88% of cervical cancers, invasive cervical cancers, whereas 6 and 11 are preventable against warts. So even if the woman is married and she is having, say, type 6 infection, it's not this thing that she would be suffering from all the 4 types. She can still go ahead and take the vaccine. And vaccine, of course, it is not a treatment; it's a preventive vaccine. So if she takes the vaccine, she will be preventing against the other 3 infections which are not there. So though they are married, so vaccine is can be given to women who are married also, or who are already having their sexual activity ongoing. So that's not an issue. They can be given, vaccine can be given to easily to women who are married, not to pregnant, but to
But
married.
yes, I know. But what is the, maximum age till you can give this vaccine? Is it only 26 or up to 40?
So basically, our vaccine, we did our studies only until 26 years of age, because usually in India, the women do get married by, say, early 20s or maybe my mid 20s also. So we have the data of our vaccine being equally efficacious as the Merck's vaccine, Gardasil, because Merck's vaccine already had proven its efficacy in this age group, 15 to 26.
Yeah.
And we compared our vaccine with Merck's vaccine, we got 100% efficacy, good seroconversion, and long-term data is also coming in. So the vaccine is effective until 26 years of age. So I can say safely that this vaccine is effective in women until 26 years of age. The other vaccine, competitor's vaccine, is there until 45 years, but then we do not have that data, because their data was also until 26 years of age, the efficacy data.
Yeah.
So we have compared our vaccine
Thank
with that one.
Thank you
Can
so much.
Nina,
Then the
Nina, you
last
want to ask?
question, if you permit me. So, is it bivalent or quadrivalent we should suggest?
Quadrivalent.
Quadrivalent. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Quadrivalent,
Thank
and
you, Mrs.
yes, and if possible, you should give it to both male and female population, both gender, boys and girls, men and women.
Yeah,
Thank
doctor,
you.
but being world's being the largest organization, we are focusing only on young girls.
Young girls,
So,
okay. Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, Rina, you want to ask something, Rina Maxwell? Yeah, please ask.
Yes, good afternoon to one and all. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, you are.
Good afternoon, doctor. I just want to say something that I've been working on the cervical cancer vaccination from August itself. And what I've found, the educated lot wants to go for more for Gardasil rather than Cervavac. Why is it so, doctor?
See, I'll tell you, because our vaccine came just few months back in the market. We did not have vaccine earlier, and Gardasil has been there because that has been a gold standard vaccine right from the beginning. Now people are aware of it and they want to go for Gardasil vaccine because it's a single dose vaccine the doctors are giving. Moreover, it has been there since many years, already proven. It's a time proven vaccine. But like I said, our vaccine is equally efficacious, equally safe, equally protective like Gardasil, what we have shown in the studies. And being an Indian vaccine, we are responsible if anything comes up. We have done the studies, we have seen the side effects ourselves. I can take the guarantee, I can take the responsibility of saying that vaccine is 100% safe. And I think awareness will come with time. Now, most of the government medical colleges and wherever we are giving lectures, they are propagating Cervavac, our vaccine, because they know it's a vaccine which is coming from the Indian manufacturer. So we have to promote what is made in India. So
right, sir. I have promoted Cervavac rather than Gardasil. And doctor, one more thing, just a small query that we are the women organization, International Women Organization, Rotary, if you've heard of, they propagate just for 1 dose. Is it right? Because I have heard that we should go for 2 doses and 3 doses. So you think what they are doing is right?
See, I'll tell you, because I have done the trials. We have the permission from the regulators, National Regulatory Authority, and then we would recommend 2 doses, not 1 single dose, because single dose might give efficacy for some time, but we don't know what will happen after 10 years or 15 years. So we know that we have compared our vaccine with Merck, and the data is similar. The results are similar. but that data is of 2 doses, not single dose. So I would recommend single dose. And tomorrow, if something happens, even after single dose, someone has a problem and acquires the cervical cancer, regulators and the manufacturers will not take any responsibility. So go ahead
Thank you,
and
doctor.
don't use 2 doses.
Right. Thank you, doctor, so much. I have propagated for 2 and 3 doses itself. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Can we unmute DC, Nair from Bangladesh? She wants to ask something. Can we unmute? Ellen,
I'm
can you
unmuted
unmute
too
her?
now.
Nair from Bangladesh. Doctor, you would be happy to know we are having members from so many countries like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Malaysia, Pakistan, New Zealand, Australia.
Lovely.
Mamta,
I have been working very closely with Bangladesh. Two of the gynecologists from Bangladesh, Dr. Ashraf Nisa, maybe your doctor who's going to join now speak. She would be knowing her. Dr. Ashraf Nisa and Dr. Dipanwita Banerjee. They both belong to Bangladesh and stay in Dhaka, and they also talk very high about HPV vaccine.
Should I ask, Madam
Yeah.
President? Okay.
Yeah, please.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nayar Islam. I am the PNR of IIW Bangladesh. I just want to know if I may ask to Dr. Sharma, we are working with the girls whose parents are lower income family, and there are different types of HPV vaccines available in Bangladesh. And while we are working on that, we are sponsoring the donations. Like I have heard and we have seen that these prices of vaccination, this price may vary, pharmaceuticals to pharmaceuticals. Does the type of vaccine make a difference in effectiveness? Like we have bought like 2700 BDT. And after giving that vaccination to 20 girls, we have seen there are so much vaccinations which cost only $1,500. So do you think, doctor, the price, varying price, make a difference in the effectiveness? I mean, which one is the recommended for the girls, especially in lower income families, communities? Thank you, doctor.
Yeah. So thank you for it's a very good question. So the low income countries have a very high prevalence of HIV infections. We know that, and other associated disease also. And these countries can significantly benefit from the HIV vaccination by, the reduction in cervical cancer incidence, mortality, as well as lots of economic advantages also of different vaccines by different manufacturers. However, I would strongly recommend that whatever vaccine you give, make sure that that vaccine is licensed in the country of manufacturer, and additionally, it is WHO pre-qualified. If it is WHO pre-qualified, yes, you can give that vaccine. Because there are many vaccine manufacturers in the countries, different countries, who just manufacture the vaccine, have local contacts, get the vaccine license. But when it goes to WHO, that data goes to WHO, it gets rejected from there. So go for a vaccine which is WHO pre-qualified, because there the data gets evaluated unbiased. So the cost will not make a difference. But of course, if the vaccine is WHO pre-qualified, that will definitely make a difference.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you, Nayo. Anybody else wants to? And
Yes, Mamta, if I'm allowed to come back, I've been unmuted now.
yeah, please. Yeah.
In New Zealand, we started in 2008 with a vaccination, and it was free in 2017. So we are kind of well on track with vaccination that way. But what we have the problem with here, there is a barrier in because we have Maori, Pacific, and other ethnicities, and my question is just on how can we break the barrier with women who are considered that their body is sacred and they are embarrassed that we talk about that? And I wasn't sure if there's a question, not necessarily for the doctor, but maybe also for other individual members to think about, because some different ethnicities don't allow anybody to either do the screening or what have you, or even have a vaccination. And I'm not sure if any other countries are dealing with the same. Thank you.
Yes, it's a very, very important question again. It's difficult to convince such people because to come forward for vaccination, and they would be trusting someone in the community. If not the doctors, they would be having their priest or someone whom you can go and talk to them, and then you can tell them that it's a vital component for a women health program. it will prevent not only against cancer, but also promote the reproductive health of the women. So such things can be talked about to the community head who can tell these people, because otherwise doctors propagating such things it becomes a sensitive issue, because their whole community would not be agreeing for this for XYZ reasons. But if it comes from their community head or a local priest whom they trust and they have that belief in, then the things can change. But I know I can understand it's a difficult thing to convince such people. So, and then if that local community head, if he understands the problem and the magnitude of this problem which can happen, and I'm sure if he puts in a word to such communities, they would definitely agree for this, because there's no other way out. Yeah. You have to talk about the incidents not only globally, but in such other countries where the vaccination is not prevalent, where they're not vaccinating, and how this can cause to mortality in such women, and maybe then the priest understands and then he can pass it. So basically, any local community head can talk to them and then he can tell them that how important this vaccination is.
Thank you, Doctor. Friends, we are lucky and fortunate enough today to have Dr.
Should I
Hit.
ask a question?
Yeah, Hit Sharma. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have any query, please clear here today, because we don't want to hear and listen. You are sending in the like WhatsApp group. What is happening? Somebody says, okay, these vaccines are not good, and we have received a court letter or something. Please do not vaccinate your young girls. They have stopped. Please, now we have heard from Dr. Hit Sharma. Do not care about those WhatsApp thing. So if anybody else wants to
Yes,
ask
I
any
want.
question,
Yes,
yeah,
I want to ask a
Mamta ji, I
question.
have a question.
yeah, please fast, because we have other. This is most important. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, I
Yeah,
just
please
want
ask.
to say, ma'am, actually, we have already given 101 vaccine to 101 girls, like. So we had lots of problem. So what we did, we went to the schools and we convinced the teachers and we did lots of awareness program. And so girls got convinced and 101 was given to each and every girl. I just want to ask doctor one thing, like there were few girls who just took one vaccine as they went to hostel or for their higher studies and all. So they were unable to take the second dose. So now it's more than 6 months or a year almost. So what should we do? Like, should they take another one dose or again 2 doses they will have to take? Like,
so doctor, if if they have not completed their schedule as per recommended immunization program, so what age group are they? If they are falling in 9 to 14, they have to take 2 doses.
no, she was 18, like
Yeah, so she needs to take 3 doses of the
3
vaccine.
doses. Yes.
As recommended by WHO, you have to complete this entire schedule within a year's time. So you have to complete all those 3 doses in a year's time. And if you have missed that, then you need to restart the vaccination. You just cannot
Restart.
for the next dose.
Okay, thank you so much.
So
Thank you.
please, I request everyone. I know we have, we are working for 2 doses. So if you have given 1 dose to any girl, this is your duty to provide her second vaccine too. That is important. So please remember this. Otherwise, it would be our waste to give just 1 vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody else wants to ask? Yeah, please.
This is Tahia. Can I ask something?
Yes, please.
Yes. My name is Tahia Khalil. I am the national representative of IIW Bangladesh. Dr. Mamta ji and Dr. Sharma, thank you very much for this session. It's very insightful. One thing I was wondering, what do you think is the impact of screening, or do we just go ahead and convince and raise awareness and go and give the vaccines? I think you, as you said, you are in close connection with 2 gynecologists, and our government is supplying free vaccines to the government schools. So in that case, do you think the screening helps in, or is it an additional help, or we just go ahead and convince the girls to take the vaccines?
See, right now, I would suggest that in school-going girls, go ahead and give the vaccination. Okay. So, at this time point, vaccination and screening are both equally very, very important. But vaccination is highly recommended in the younger population. Like I said, 9 to 14 years, and screening in the later population when they cross 25 years of age. So usually screening is recommended at 30 years or 35 years, then another second time at 45 years of age. Whereas vaccination is recommended much before that. So go ahead, don't do the screening, just go ahead with the vaccination, and screening when the time comes, that time you can do the screening at 35 and 45 years of age, because vaccines don't cover all HPV types and may not be effective in individuals who are already exposed. So therefore, screening and treatment of all these pre-cancers is important, even in vaccinated individuals also. But at the same time, vaccination is important in younger population. Screening comes much later, which is in the 35 and 45 years of age, like that. So
Thank you, Dr.
yeah.
So
Thank you, Dr. Sharma, for clarifying this.
thank you, Taya. But because friends, I would like to tell you, we are focusing just 9 to 14 years girls
Yes,
to
yes,
give them
yes,
the two
ma'am.
vaccine.
Yes,
So please do
yes.
not bother about the screening, because I was also
Screening
not
part.
clear. So doctor
Yes.
has made it very clear.
Very
We don't
clear.
need
Yes.
any screening for them. So thank you, Dr. Sharma. Would you like to say some more, or you have understood now what we in Avil are doing? So would you like to give some more suggestions how to go about it?
So if any help or anything is required anytime in future, you have my phone number, you can contact
Yes.
us for vaccination and all. If you need any support, Manish
Yes.
is there, Ravi is there, you can contact them. Any
Yes.
medical queries are there, feel free to pick up the phone and contact me, or you can drop in a message and I will revert back as soon as possible.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Sharma, that we will do definitely. And is there any doctor, somebody would like to speak also, or some director or something, they want to say something, or is fine?
I think, Manish, you all want to say anything from your side? I think they would not be speaking anything. They have, yeah.
Okay.
So anything, if you have any questions in future, anything, just feel free to get in touch with us.
Sure. I will keep in touch with you, Dr. Sharma, and thank you. And I'm sure your talk has motivated and inspired us a lot to do more. And you have cleared a lot of things, like we had the myth and about the vaccination and everything. So you have cleared that. That is really, really nice. And I think, this year we have started. It is just 10 months, 8 months, we have taken some time to understand how to go about this vaccine program. But now it has picked up, all the clubs are doing it, and I'm so happy. And now after listening to you, we will do more because our representation in UN, and our target is to cervical cancer-free world by 2030. So I think if Innovil does, and our target is to do just 1 crore, 10 million. So let's see how far we go, but we are trying to help and support our community.
No, you are doing a fantastic, job, Mamtaji, and because like I said, it is, if women are driving it, and then I can see almost more than 500 and 500 women are present today. So this is a fantastic job initiative. Go ahead and do it. Any support is required, we are always there.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Dr. Sharma, for being here today with us. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. You can stay and listen to the lecture video also, in case if you have time, Dr. Sharma.
So friends, now we would like to listen some of the district chairman, regional representatives, or NRs from different countries who have done wonderful, excellent work. So, from our country, Association of Innovil Clubs in India, District 313, Shobna, Dr. Shobna, she being a doctor, she understood about this program and she has taken it, and they have done around one dose, they have done around 4,000. So I would request her to say something just in 2 minutes, because we have many speakers and we have to go fast. So Dr. Shobna, okay, we will catch Shobna again. So we are having today with us our past IIW President Yemesi. She's from Africa, Nigeria, and what is happening in her country, and she has done some research. So we would like to hear her. Yemesi, are you there?
Very much, my president.
Oh, lovely to see you, and thank you for giving your time. And we are really, really happy to see. So please
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
Okay. My international IIW President Mamta, all international past presidents on this Zoom meeting. board directors, past board directors, national representative, past national representative, district chairman, past district chairman, and my fellow Inawil sisters. All national primary healthcare development agencies in most African countries are in charge of HPV vaccine. The target age for the HPV vaccine is 9 to 14 and is free of charge. UNICEF with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation founded the Gavi, an international organization created in the year 2000 to improve access to new and underused vaccine for children living in the world's poorest countries. The various countries with this support of Gavi are able to provide the vaccine worldwide. In our district, 911, 912, 913, 910, 916, 900, 915, 909 are in Nigeria, Uganda, Benin, Togo, Burkina Faso, Democratic Republic of Congo, Mombasa, Kenya, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, Mali, Senegal, and Cameroon. I have reports from all these countries. The issue at hand is seizing and stopping cervical cancer in women. Attention has just been drawn directly to this deadly disease in women, and research brought out that prevention of the same is by vaccine from an early age, and our President Mamta Gupta has implored all members worldwide to be part of this campaign. And we are lucky to have the advent of HPV vaccine was at hand. The efforts and challenges of HPV vaccination across Africa. Notion or mistrust and misconception of Western drugs amongst Africans is a big challenge. African traditional medicine and its efficacy are yet to be approved by Western civilization. During the HIV/AIDS pandemic, African countries did not trust the truthfulness of the disease and the medication, and this led to many deaths in various countries. It took some time before the acceptance of the disease and its prevention were accepted in Africa. We are now facing the same problem with HPV. The propaganda that there is a ploy to reduce the world's population starting from Africa is very strong, and many Africans believe that the vaccine may prevent reproductive organ in women, especially if the vaccine is received at an early age. The whole school believed that a total abstinence of any form of sexual practice until marriage should be encouraged, even though polygamy is part of Africa. And if total sexual abstinence is practiced before marriage, what happened after the marriage? In a polygamous setting, diseases will still ravage women. Step taken to create awareness. Awareness campaigns in various schools. This is to educate the girls on the options they have in protecting themselves from the disease in the future. They are to take this information home to their parents. It may not carry the weight expected if the child cannot communicate the lesson received to our parents in a proper understanding. It may even be misconstrued to be a form of contraceptive, which can make the girl become promiscuous. So the government can only help by adding the topic to their health education in school for better understanding. Key message to parents. This is where we need to work and work hard. Awareness and campaign to parents in churches, marketplaces, invited audience, any large gathering of women. We need to intensify efforts to get as many parents informed as possible, convincing them of the safety of this vaccine, stating examples of the loved ones that have been lost through this disease and how it can be prevented. Also, house mobilizers and town carriers. Method of reaching out to parents. It is only government that can fund the house-to-house campaign, which involves logistics and paid staffs. IIW members can only play a greater role in a collective education of women in the marketplaces and places of worship. The diversity of culture and religion might create more constraint in this campaign. In some parts of Africa, women are not seen in large collective numbers, and churches are not in those areas. In some parts, women do not go to mosque, and they are kept in the harem. Accessibility to harem is usually a big problem. It is only the village head that can give approval of such assemblage of women, taking talking to a large group of women is practically not visible in some of these areas. The village head can be persuaded to introduce a town crier to disseminate the information with explicit explanation of the disease and the danger at a later age, and encourage the mothers to submit their children for vaccine, disabusing their mind against future infertility in their girls. Since numbers of IIW members cannot handle the large number of parents to be addressed, there is also an option of media. There are various media options: radio, television, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. The cheapest option, without cost of data or electricity, no need to be literate, is to use a radio. A well-prepared jingle in local language that addresses both the root cause and the danger with the solution of the vaccines can be introduced. This required just getting a very good short story writer, a good translator to various languages in various radio stations in any particular community. Rotary International did the same thing to tackle polio. We should try to adopt media campaign for areas that have no presence of clubs or members, partly because there is no large number of women in a common place like marketplace. A jingle in simple local language, direct explicit information to disabuse future infertility and prevent cervical cancer will be most effective. My inquiry gave an insight that free vaccine is also available in Uganda in both private and government hospitals. Private hospitals have MOU with private schools to get consent from parents before administering the vaccine to their children. Members are here to get fully involved in the awareness campaign. The vaccine is also available free of charge in Mali, Togo, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Cameroon, and Democratic Republic of Congo, and of course, Nigeria. In Benin Republic, the vaccine is available, but it has to be paid for. District 909 have been in front of a campaign against vaginal fistula, and it has brought a very large improvement around these countries. The same report from Kenya: the vaccine is available free of charge in health centers, but parents are not coming out with consent. In Kenya, a club that was created in 1961 but has not grown beyond one club, and they are suffering from geriatric syndromes. Young members are extremely few, and taking out campaign, it's an Herculean task for them. So I suggested the radio jingle to them as well. We have the same problem in Democratic Republic of Congo. They have the vaccine in their hospitals. Parents and guardians are not forthcoming to allow their wards in getting the vaccine, to getting vaccinated. In Nigeria, awareness is going on day by day. Schools are visited with information, and they're expected to relay the message to their parents. Market women are not left out. Campaigns are organized regularly and involve both parents, caregivers, and their children. However, the northern part of Nigeria is not as receptive for fear of damage to reproductive organs of their girls in the latter age. Women are kept in the harem. Awareness reaching a large number of parents is hindered. Child marriage is still prevalent. The presence of IIW club in the area is also a deterrent to any campaign. We can only rely on health workers who would only be allowed by the chief before entering the harem. There is no large collective number of women in these areas. The media is the best option to relay any message, disabuse the minds of a latter year infertility, and press the need for prevention of cervical cancer at an early age in the whole of Africa. Most African countries may not likely need to pay for these vaccines, as it is readily available in all government health centers facilities. We can be involved in creating greater awareness, involving traditional and community leaders, the use of town criers, and encourage house-to-house mobilizer. Countries like Kenya and Uganda, in fact, any country with a problem of accessibility should adopt radio jingle method. In conclusion, efforts have been intensified, and we should include dissemination of the awareness campaign through media, especially radio. It will be a greater effect. On average, awareness coverage within 54 countries in Africa, IIW presence is still very low. Since African IIW clubs do not need to spend money to support the purchase of vaccine, we could spend money on awareness through radio for greater effective awareness campaign. We must bear in mind that consent of parents and caregivers is extremely important to avoid litigation. Since the target group of the vaccine is underage and cannot give consent themselves, please let us keep this in mind, because HPV is not part of a routine immunization that can be given freely to underage. We still need to get consent of parents. One particular parent may get impossible and create a whole lot of problems on behalf of innocent others. So consent of parents and caregiver is essential before administering the vaccine on any minor. It is a pity that women are the receiving end of this disease. In an attempt to answer the call of nature to procreate, we had to fight vesicovaginal fistula, VVF. We are fighting child marriage. We are still fighting female genital mutilation. Breast ironing and breast cancer is still there, and we need to fight cervical cancer for our future generation. The onus is on us to leave a lasting memory for our grandchildren by getting actively involved in this campaign, which unfortunately is needed in developing countries. The developed countries have entrenched it into their routine immunization. Africa is yet to get to that stage. In fact, the developed countries have started immunizing boys against the disease. We need to catch up with the girls before going to the boys. The journey is still far ahead. However, we have taken the first steps of 1,000 miles. We cannot stop campaign just yet. It should be taken as a project in the coming years, just as breast cancer awareness has been in the center stage. We should put the cervical cancer on the center stage for many, many more years to help our future generation. Most of the audience and their children on this Zoom meeting are beyond target age, but we need to protect our grandchildren from this disease. They will be glad we did, and will always remember the effort we have put in place to secure a healthy future for them. I want to thank the International IIW President Mamta Gupta for this special opportunity, and also thank my sweet sisters all over the world for your attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Past President Yemesi, for your information regarding your country. And I'm sure you are the voice of your country, so please motivate IIW members to bring the awareness in your country for this, about this vaccine. And I'm really happy to hear that your government has started giving free vaccine in some areas. That's really fantastic. And thank you so much for taking time out and giving a lot of information that would really, motivate other members also who all are hearing you. Thank you so much. So now, friends, now we go to our past international president Jenaida Fakon, and then we will take NR Shanti Menon from Malaysia. So first we hear our past international president Jenaida Fakon, what is happening in their country, and they are doing so much wonderful work regarding this HPV vaccine.
Thank you so much, my dear friend, President Mamta. Good morning, good afternoon, and
good morning
to the esteemed IIW Executive Committee members, the incumbent board directors, my fellow IIW presidents, the IIW editor Rajni, past and future members of the IIW governing body, our administrator Ala Phillips, webmaster Yoksan, who is helping me in the screen sharing, and all the dedicated Inner Wheel ladies whose hearts beat for humanity. My deepest gratitude to IIW President Mamta Gupta for the honor of serving as a resource speaker to share Inner Wheel Philippines' efforts in the fight against cervical cancer. So, can we now share screen? Are we sharing screen? There you go. Thank you so much, my dear friend Yoksan. Okay, next screen. There are 3 Inner Wheel ladies who spearheaded the efforts to combat cervical cancer during the Inner Wheel year 21-22. It all started with Miss Jeline Soleman, then president of Inner Wheel Club of Central Makati. Her mother's battle with cervical cancer left a deep mark on her heart. When she later worked with an AI health technology company, she discovered a powerful tool that could change the way cervical cancer was screened in underserved communities. She knew she had to do something. She had to turn her pain into purpose. She brought her idea to Pink First District Chairman of District 383, Ms. Jovita or Bing de Jesus, who felt the mission in her own heart, having lost a loved one to the same disease. For both women, this wasn't just a project, it was personal. Together, they presented their vision to National President Yolanda Wicoco of Inner Club Philippines. Inspired by Rotary's End Polio Now campaign, National President Yoli saw the chance to build a legacy just as meaningful, the fight to end cervical cancer. So it was made a national directed project in the 9 districts, namely District 377, 378, 379, 380, 381, 382, 383, 385, and 386. Next slide. On September 26, 2021, Inner Wheel Philippines formally requested IIW's endorsement of Will Can Serve. That's our project title, aiming to introduce the initiative to Inner Wheel clubs worldwide. By September 27, IIW President Ebe, who I've seen in the gallery. Hello, President Ebe. She expressed strong support for the project title Will Can Serve, recognizing its alignment with IIW's theme Pink First and the social project Strong Women, Stronger World, and Ebe's key thrust, which is health. She then tasked yours truly, I was IIW Vice President at that time, with reviewing the project brief and presenting it to the IIW board during the October IGB meeting. On October 7, 2021, the IIW board fully supported the project, and President Ebe suggested that clubs organize events and raise awareness about cervical cancer during the first 10 days of January leading up to Inner Wheel Day. A letter was then sent to all national representatives, encouraging clubs worldwide to conduct synchronized activities to advance the fight against cervical cancer. Launching the project during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic was a formidable challenge, but the leaders refused to back down. Instead, they pressed forward, determined to make an impact. Inner Wheel Philippines collaborated with the pioneering health tech company, Cervical, and this partnership sparked a collaborative nationwide effort to eliminate cervical cancer. This was the ceremonial signing of the Memorandum of Agreement between Innerwheel Philippines and Cervic. To introduce members to the campaign, a three-part seminar series was held, led by the founder of Cervic, Dr. Jesus Randy Rivera. Innerwheel Philippines participated in the Glow Teal campaign, lighting up landmarks across the Philippines in teal, the official color of cervical cancer elimination. This is the famous Quezon Circle in Quezon City in Manila. The national and district leaders went out despite the pandemic to be part of these lighting ceremonies. This is in Cebu City, located at the Visayas, south of Philippines. Famous landmarks were also lighted in teal. During the Innerwheel year 2022 to 23, when I was IIW President, I also promoted the simultaneous holding of activities and projects to promote cervical cancer elimination during the first 10 days of January until the celebration of Innerwheel Day. I was in the Philippines at that time, so I joined the activities set by then National President Emily Duterte, now IIW Board Director. In 2023, click the video please, we had a motorcade to promote awareness in fighting cervical cancer. Thank you. During the third year of the project Will Can Serve, the screening of women continues under then National President Sophia Lee. In the fourth year of Will Can Serve under NPDTA's Crisostomo, awareness campaign continues with our partner Cervic and its founder Dr. Rivera. You can see that the three ladies who spearheaded the project are always visible and active. One of Innerwheel Philippines' strategic action plans is embracing cervical imaging technologies to enhance early detection and diagnosis. Advanced tools such as speculoscopes, cameras, and colposcopes improve accuracy and help patients better understand their health. Through our partnership with Cervic, the visual inspection with acetic acid or VIA is conducted using colposcopes sourced from South Korea. These devices automatically zoom images, and when screenings take place in remote areas, the captured images are sent to a server and forwarded to doctors for analysis. Cervical cancer often undergoes undetected in rural communities due to limited access to healthcare. To bridge this gap, Innerwheel members and the Cervic team travel directly to these areas, ensuring women receive essential screenings. While this screening process comes at a cost, Innerwheel clubs will sponsor it to provide free services for indigent women, reinforcing its commitment to saving lives. The collaboration of Innerwheel Philippines and Cervic and other NGOs has screened over 3,000 women, saving lives through early detection and intervention. In Innerwheel Philippines, for 4 years now, the chairman overseeing the Cease Cervical Cancer Project is Past District Chairman Pavita Desus to ensure continuity. The newly founded End Cervical Cancer Philippines Organization Incorporated, which is formerly Cervic, has developed a locally manufactured speculoscope in partnership with the Department of Science and Technology and the Advanced Science Technology Institute. And it's now used for barangay or barrio to barrio screenings in the province of Batangas. Innerwheel Philippines will adopt this and scale this in their own communities. When we started this project 3 years back, only a certain amount has been set by the government for the vaccine. And in recent news in the Philippines, the Secretary of the Department of Health will begin the free immunization of Filipino girls starting from age 9 against HPV after its funding was included in the 2025 national budget. According to the Health Secretary, this is very important because HPV vaccines is expensive. Here it costs about 4,000 pesos or 72 pounds, but it requires 2 doses. So that means 8,000 pesos or a total of 144 pounds for a 9-year-old girl. So in 2025, all Filipino girls can be vaccinated. And so in Innerwheel Philippines, we shout.
Let's end cervical cancer in the Philippines.
Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Junaida. It was really, really wonderful. And I want to show this to each and every country. So every country take one national project and they can work on this. But friends, just remember, we have to focus just on one thing. So just focus on HPV vaccine for 9 to 14 years old girls. No need of screening. I know some women, they really need our help. So we can do that. But just focus on that. So, we can, like everybody in the world can know, okay, Innerwheel is doing this project. See cervical cancer. So please focus on that. Thank you, Junaida. It was fantastic to hear you. Thanks and lots of love to you. Thank you so much. Now we hear, yeah. Now we hear Malaysia. We have NR Shanti Menon, and after that we would hear our DC Asha Agrawal, who has done the maximum vaccine this year. Yeah, Shanti.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. I'm going to cut the chase because there's so many people waiting to speak. Thank you once again, President Mamta, for giving me this opportunity. First of all, let me first clear Malaysia's stand on the cervical cancer and HPV vaccination. So Malaysia has adopted a strong and proactive approach to eliminating cervical cancer with a national HPV vaccination program launched way back in 2010, targeting 13-year-old girls. And it's offered free through schools and public clinics. The program aims to prevent HPV infections, which is the leading cause of cervical cancer. So in tandem, the Ministry of Health also promotes regular pap smears and HPV DNA testing for women aged 30 and above as well. So Malaysia also supports the WHO's global strategy to eliminate cervical cancer, focusing on vaccination, screening, and timely treatment, with particular efforts to reach rural and underserved communities. So having said that, the See Cervical Cancer campaign was a united stand by the Innerwheel districts of 330 and 331 Malaysia. In a concerted effort to combat cervical cancer, the Innerwheel District 330 and 331 Malaysia rolled out an impactful series of initiatives uniting multiple clubs under the banner of the CCC campaign. Timed to coincide with World Innerwheel Day of 2025, these activities spanned from December 2024 to March 2025. And I know that this will be a continuous effort by all the clubs in our district. But this is what that I'm going to talk about now from December 2024 to March 2025. And we were marked by awareness, vaccination and health screening events across the country. So we started off by a campaign that was inaugurated by the Inner Wheel Club of Kuala Lumpur. Under the this was actually brought about by board director Juanita Lee, who spearheaded this project together with her club and many other Inner Wheel clubs in District 330, namely Inner Wheel Club of Alusta, Bangsa, Butterworth, Johor, KLCC, KL North, Kuantan, Subang, and Taiping, along with contributions from individual donors. A remarkable 1,040 HPV vaccinations were administered nationwide between 28th of December 2024 and 5th of January 2025. And on the 5th of March of 2025, with the presence of International Inner Wheel President Mamta Gupta, the Inner Wheel Club of Subang, we hosted a cervical cancer awareness program. In collaboration with the National Cancer Society of Malaysia, NCSM. And the event featured a moving video presentation on cervical cancer outreach efforts in rural and indigenous communities. We also got to hear from very real survivors. These were like really real survivors. It hit home hard for us because these are like normal people like you and me. One day she just wakes up and she finds out that she's got cervical cancer. So it was like it hit home very hard for us. They gave emotional testimonies, sharing their courageous journey from diagnosis to recovery. And continuing in that same momentum, on the 7th of March, the Inner Wheel Club of Ipoh organized a health talk on the personal hygiene and cervical cancer at a girls' secondary school. This event was also held in conjunction with President Mamta Gupta's visit, and this reached out to almost 400 girls, students, and 20 teachers. And it was graced by the State Assembly member, and we had complimentary health screenings, educational booths, and many other events that made that day very, very special. And on the 9th of March of 2025, a comprehensive health screening event was organized by the Inner Wheel Club of Klang. This was conducted in collaboration with the local government health clinic and saw participation from over 100 attendees. 2 doctors led informative sessions on cervical cancer awareness, and there were more than 70 pap smear self-test kits that was administered under medical supervision. And the Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development also provided mammogram registration booth, enabling eligible women to schedule free screenings at a local hospital. And on the 15th of March, Inner Wheel Club of Penang had a talk on screening and prevention of cervical cancer after one of their monthly meetings.
Shanti,
Yes.
sorry
Yes.
to interrupt you. Can you go a little fast because more waiting and we have little time. So please.
I have only one more, which is in District 331, Inner Wheel Club of Kota Kinabalu, and they have got a theme which says one step, one voice, one mission, ending cervical cancer together, where they did they launched their CCC project on the 28th of February with a dynamic 4-pronged approach. The initiative included a 2-kilometer awareness walk, collaboration with healthcare providers, distribution of educational material on cervical cancer, and active public engagement to foster community support and awareness. So in conclusion, this is just to underscore the collaborative efforts underscore the commitment of Inner Wheel Districts 330 and 331 in raising awareness, expanding access to vaccination and screening, and supporting those affected by cervical cancer. Thank you, President Mamta, for giving me this opportunity again.
Thank you, Shanti. It was wonderful to hear that each and every club is working for the cervical cancer in your country. That's fantastic, fabulous. Just keep it up, keep it up. So
Thank
now
you.
can we hear Asha Agrawal, the district, she's the district chairman of District 312, and she has done the maximum vaccine under her guidance. All the clubs have done. So Asha, fast, just within 1 minute, please finish
Yes,
your talk.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Welcome to all this August gathering. Cervical cancer is a life-threatening disease, and the only effective way to fight it is through awareness and timely vaccination. On 1st July 2024, as I was about to begin my tenure as district chairman, I received a call from International Inner Wheel President Mamta Gupta. She said, "Dear Asha, I have hope in you that you will take the initiative to raise awareness and promote vaccination against this cancer, which I poised to become a serious threat in near future." So friends, since childhood, we have learned that those who try never fail. With that spirit, I inspired my vibrant presidents of all 73 clubs, and together we took on the mission with dedication. The results are in front of you today. I express my heartfelt gratitude to International Inner Wheel President Mamta Gupta, Association President Sunita Jain, International Media Manager Rajni Katia, Association Editor Anita Jain, and all of you for entrusting this humble squirrel like the one who helped build Lord Ram's bridge at Rameshwaram with this noble task. Thanks and regards, your friendship, Asha Agarwal. Namaskar.
Thank you, Asha. Thank you. You have done an excellent work, marvelous work. All the clubs has done the rally and marathon in your district. That's fantastic. And you have done around 6,000 more than now. You are saying you will do more vaccine. That's fantastic. Just keep it up. Thank you. Now, before we listen to DC Irina from Mexico, I would request Rajni to launch. You know, friends, we are having this big program. So we are going to launch YouTube and Facebook page, and soon we will start our podcast. So I would request Rajni to launch the YouTube and Facebook. Just released.
Yes. So IIW President Mamta Gupta, esteemed dignitaries and all the members present here, good evening, everyone. So as you all know that 1 year is not enough for such life-saving initiatives. It takes years to raise awareness and educate the communities about these initiatives like See Cervical Cancer. So to take the momentum going on and to take this mission forward under the able guidance of IIW President Mamta Gupta, today we are going to launch YouTube channel and Facebook page so that you can post your projects, your videos, or whatever you have done towards See Cervical Cancer, you can post over there. So I am going to share these pages with all of you, and I will share the link in See Cervical Cancer group and other groups also. So you can subscribe the links and start posting your posts over there. So I will going to share just a minute. So friends, this is our See Cervical Cancer Facebook page. So I have designed this page like this. You can post your projects here as you usually post on your Facebook page. So this is the first post, See Cervical Cancer logo in this page. I will share the link soon after this meeting.
Yeah, and Rajni, please remove my picture and we can have this logo bigger, not my picture. Just
okay.
Logo bigger, that would be nice, because we are, yeah, this is a continue thing.
Okay, Mamta ji, I will do that.
Yeah, now YouTube.
So here is the YouTube page. And yes, I will remove photograph from here from also. I will share this link with all of you soon after this meeting.
Thank
So
you.
these
Thank
are
you.
the pages with we can take this mission forward.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. Thank you, Rajni. Now can we hear Irina? Irina from Mexico. After that, we would listen just for a few minutes, one club president who has done around nearly 1,500 or something vaccine. So we would hear her after the Irina. Yeah, Irina, we can see you.
Yeah, can I share screen, please?
Yep, please, you can.
Great. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mamta Gupta. Thank you for me. This is a true honor for me to begin by presenting the work we have done in Mexico, specifically in District 417 regarding the HP vaccine. In our country, the first major challenge is that the vaccine is managed by the public health sector, where its availability is limited and inconsistent. It is rarely offered in public clinics, and the promotion surrounding it is minimal. Privately, the vaccine is expensive, making access difficult for most families. Despite this, we are working on strategies to access with mobile units to travel to rural communities, offering services like mammograms and dental care. Our goal is to include the HP vaccine in these mobile services in areas where people don't usually go to health centers. For this, we are partnerships of the vaccine. We also face another major obstacle, the myths surrounding the vaccine. Some believe it causes infertility or encourages early sexual activity, and many think it's only for girls. To tackle this, members of our district have trained ourselves alongside nurses and doctors to visit different communities, schools, to raise awareness and share accurate information about the benefits of the vaccine. We're also visiting shelters that care for girls who have been victims of sexual abuse. In these cases, we are providing information and guidance to help ensure these girls receiving the protection the vaccine offers. Additionally, we visit several orphanages with the same goal. We are reaching rural communities where machismo still plays a strong role. There, we are encouraging mothers to take action and protect their children. So far, we have focused on raising awareness, educating, and preparing ourselves to better serve our communities. Alongside Valentina Serrano, our board director, we have developed a future action plan, which she will present shortly. For your attention, thank you very much.
Thank you, Irina. I know I'm so happy now the government is providing the vaccine because it's really, we have heard the doctor, so many girls, women are dying because of this. You will find in 5 houses, 3 ladies, in 3 families, they are suffering from the cancer. So being women, I think being women's largest organization, we should focus on this project, and our target should be like WHO also said, and UN is also said 2030, we need to finish this cervical cancer. So I request each and everyone, please do whatever you can do. If your government is also providing that, after that also you need to do a lot, bring awareness, that is very important. Now we would listen Club President Smita. She's from District 317, Kolhapur Sunrise, and what motivated her to do so many vaccines. So let's listen to her. Smita? Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Good
Smita, we
afternoon.
can hear you.
Yeah, ma'am. All the motivation is Jyoti Kiran Das ma'am, Mamta Gupta ma'am, Sunita Jain ma'am. We have done the 756 for the girls, and we have done the fundraise awareness and very much work we have done in the about the cervical cancer. All the motivation is from the Mamta Gupta ma'am. Hello. And we are doing 1,500 more vaccination in the May and June. And this motivation, all the work we are doing it's really a very social cause work, and the girls who the vaccination, they really says that we are protected from this vaccine. We have taken this vaccination and we are protected, and our lives, we are really very happy that we are doing this work. And ma'am, this all motivation and the work we are doing for the social cause in Innerville, it's we have done the happy schools too, and the cervical cancer, we the first dose we have given is 756, and we are doing more 1500 too. Thank you, ma'am, for
Thank
giving
you,
me the
Smita.
chance. Yeah, we thank you very much.
Thank you, Smita. You have done an excellent work.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
God, you have already done 750 girls,
yeah,
those, and 1500 you are doing more. That's fantastic. So
yeah.
you have made
Thank
your
you, ma'am,
chairman
for
so happy,
great
and
motivation.
thank you, thank you.
For great motivation. It's because of you, ma'am.
No, because I was seeing your work on
Thank
Facebook,
you.
and we were getting the reports, so that really, really touched my heart. Oh my God, this girl is doing super. So
Yeah,
fantastic. Just keep it up. And now I would like to show you some
thank you.
videos, and after that we would have one tutorial video that has been done by our past board director, Luisa. So before that, we see some testimonial videos. Rajni, can you play those videos, please?
I am Ramesh, caretaker of Manavata Sadan. We have 152 children in the Manavata Sadan. I also want to share with everyone that is the vaccine is completely safe. The children experienced no side effect, and the entire process carried out with such a care and professionalism. The Innerville team made sure every child felt comfortable, informed, and cared for. This was more than just a medical effort. It was an act of compassion and improvement. You have given these girls healthier and more successful for future. On behalf of all of us here, the Manavata sincerely thank the Innerville Club of Nizamabad for this life-changing initiatively, and thankful to the Innerville Club. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Priyalata. We are very grateful to all the members of the Innerville Club of Nizamabad for thinking us, caring for our health, and giving us this protection. All together, thank you, Innerville Club of Nizamabad. Thank you so much.
Hey, my name is Shivarani. I am one of the girls who received the cervical cancer vaccine thanks to Innerville Club of the Nizamabad. Cervical cancer can be prevented because of this vaccine. We now have a stronger, healthier future. Thanks to Innerville Club of Nizamabad. Good morning, myself Maheshwari. I am one of the girls who received cervical cancer vaccine. The vaccine was quick and painless. We didn't have any side effects. We are now protected from a dangerous disease. Heartful thanks to Innerville Club of Nizamabad for giving us this protection. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Rajni. Now I think we can Jyoti, District Jyoti Kiran, would you like to say something? Please.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Respected International Innerville President Mamta Gupta ma'am, NR India Sunita Jain ma'am, and all the delegates here on the platform. I'm very delighted to share that our District 317 has extensively done work in cervical cancer. When this goal was first announced by our beloved and great visionary International Innerville President Mamta Gupta, it deeply resonated with me and inspiring a wholehearted commitment to achieving this goal, as it seemed to me a life-saving mission. I dedicated myself to acquiring some knowledge about cervical cancer and understood that true impact on this wonderful goal to a happier future requires more than just good intentions, and that is hard work. I approached my energetic and enthusiastic club presidents, who were very ready to take this noble cause, and all their work is very truly commendable. As the saying goes that be the change you wish to see in the world, our work exemplifies the power of prevention, shielding girls from life-threatening diseases and securing their future. Many clubs actively participated in fundraising events and even getting CSIR initiatives. I should admire that one of our club presidents, Inavil Club of Kolhapur Heritage alone, got CSIR of 11 lakhs from Alloys Private Limited, with tied up with Mushrif Foundation, has given 1,001 vaccination at a stretch drive in Kolhapur. So that is a very mammoth way she did that. And they have conducted camps in 14 taluks with Mrs. Supriya Desai, head of health department of CPR, providing valuable information and emphasized on HPV vaccine. Nearly 10,472 girls have been recognized and identified for the vaccination, but now we have already done 3,000 plus and going to do more. With all your best wishes, thank you. And more than 55 clubs in the district out of 74 clubs have done vaccination, HPV vaccination. And Sari Walkathon, Marathon, Ladies Cricket, Fashion Show, Dandiya, these were the fundraising events. And as Smita said, she raised funds for 756 girls vaccination with this fundraising. We have also made flash mob in malls with attractive slogans and even HPV vaccine awareness. Many car rallies and bike rallies have been taken to create and promote awareness also. Talk shows with PowerPoint presentation has also been organized in schools and girls. One of the things our presidents found very interesting is that the mothers are ready to get their girls vaccinated, but they lack the education in filling the forms and going to the respective places where the vaccination is given. So this was a great initiative of one more club in Kolhapur, where they even filled the forms of the patients, that is the girls who are taking the vaccination, and help these parents who lack education in this field. So I'm very glad to say that a small shot today is a significant step towards prevention. With more than 1.6 members worldwide and each committed to vaccinate 10 girls per year, the collective impact would be robust contribution, and just imagine the difference we will be making in the years to come. This effort undoubtedly be a source of lasting joy and pride and satisfying giving back to society. So friends, let us create a global renaissance, prioritizing women's health and well-being. So let's all transform the health landscape of our community with just one shot, one HPV vaccine, one girl child. Thank you so much for giving me this platform to express my suggestions and ideas of this cervical cancer. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jyoti Kiran. You have done fantastic work. So proud of you. Thank you. And now I ask editor and media manager Rajni to release CCC bulletin, and after that we would like to show you the PPT. Okay, she has put in a lot of hard work to creating this book, and she has collected all the information from everywhere. That's really fantastic.
So yes, before launching this bulletin, I would like to take a moment to appreciate all the work that all our Inner Wheel members worldwide have done towards cervical cancer, and to recognize their efforts. We have made this International Inner Wheel Bulletin, specially bulletin on cervical cancer. So I hope you will like it. I'm sharing few pages today. Within 2 or 3 days, I will share the link of this bulletin. I hope you will enjoy your efforts then. So this is the bulletin, vibrant, colorful. All members are looking so beautiful.
Oh my God, it's so very colorful. Good.
These all are from India, and these pages are from Bangladesh and Italy, Nepal, Nigeria.
So you have covered all, right? We have covered
Yes,
all.
I have
Thank
covered all the countries that have
you.
done a lot of
Yeah,
efforts.
thank you, Rajni. After finishing it up, please share with everybody, send to Ellen. He would forward to all the districts and all the national representatives.
Yes,
Yeah,
I will
thank
do.
you.
Mamta
Yeah,
ji.
thank
Thank
you a
you
lot.
so much.
Now,
Thank
can
you.
we have District Chairman Faranas from Bangladesh?
Yes. Good afternoon and very warm greetings to our esteemed International IIW President Mamta Gupta, distinguished dignitaries of IIW, and my dear worldwide friends. It's an honor for me to present the key highlight of our cervical cancer awareness and prevention initiatives undertaken by IIW District 345 Bangladesh. This year, we took a bold action to protect our girls, and we directly vaccinated 101 girls through various IIW clubs across 5 regions. This is especially to mark the new century, our IIW 101 year. In collaboration with the Government Health Department, over 250 girls were also vaccinated, age 9 to 14, in SJ Nizam High School, Anwara Village, and 5 other schools in Dhaka, Chittagong, Kumilla, bringing a total number of 315 vaccinated girls. The total cost of these was Bangladesh currency 2,80,000. This work reflects our strong collaboration and deep commitment to prevention, playing a vital role in safeguarding health and future of young girls. Clubs donated this amount, and later on, 80,000 rupee taka was also donated for the rehabilitation and cancer, and also for the vaccination money. Awareness programs and seminars, Hope, Health, and Action. We organized impactful awareness program across venues, including Chittagong, Metropolitan Hospital, Dhaka, Enaipur, Sirajganj, Baruna Upazila, Kumilla, Habiganj, Maimansingh, Cox's Bazar, Sung Garden, Dhaka. Total of 9 seminars were held. These programs reached over 1,890 women and girls, focusing on HPV awareness, early detection, lifestyle choices. The events were enriched by the presence of renowned doctors, including dignitaries, IIW dignitaries, Professor Dr. Shahnara Chaudhary, renowned gynecologist, Dr. Najmun Nahar Champa, Dr. Mallika Biswas, past district chairman of Kumilla, Dr. Tawhida, Dr. Momena, Madhuri Banerjee, chief field office, UNICEF Bangladesh, also presented to mark the 101 International IIW Day seminar. We also had the presence of past International IIW Board Director Dilruba Ahmed, PNR Khaleda Awal, PNR Sharmin Hussain, PNR Mohsen Reza, National Representative Tahia Khalil, IPDC Sharmin Rahman, Executive Committee members, and myself, District Chairman Faranas Qayyum. Our presence really motivated the girls and encouraged them to take the vaccine within this age limit, 9 to 14. I also lovingly acknowledge the heartbeat presidents of various clubs for their leadership, strength, and purpose that brought these efforts to life. May I request Rajni Katia to please present the video that we have. To save time, I can talk regarding the video, about the video.
I will share.
Marathon, we arranged Run for Her on 8th March. To mark the International Women's Day, we organized Run for Her Marathon. Each step will save a life. Marathon was organized in Chittagong, Kumilla, Maimansingh, Ramna Park, Dhaka, Habiganj, Cox's Bazar. Over 1,320 participants were presented. It was a joyful, unifying event. These efforts were supported by television interview, media coverage, roundtable discussions, human chain, not just to raise awareness about cervical cancer, but also to stand against all forms of violence towards women. Our message was clear. We will protect, empower, and educate every girl that we hear possible. A united stand for women's health. Innerville District 345 stand strong and proudly at the forefront of the fight against cervical cancer. Through coordinated campaign, awareness drives, and compassionate outreach, we have empowered more than 3,700 lives with knowledge, vaccine care, advocacy, monetary assistance, and rehabilitation after cancer. These efforts echo our deep commitment to our International Innerville President Mamta Gupta's heart-touching theme, Heartbeat of Humanity. We will continue to expand our reach, advocate for vaccine access, and work towards a healthier, safer future for our girls. And finally, to our International President Mamta Gupta, you have given us a remarkable chance. You have guided us. You are our inspiration. You have enabled us to carry this mission forward with courage, clarity, and pride. I am deeply honored to present Bangladesh on the world stage and truly grateful for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much. Together, we are saving lives, one heartbeat at a time. Thank you so much, President Mamta, for giving us this honor.
Thank you, Farah. You have done super work, and I have seen on Facebook and the lovely, beautiful video, very motivational. And I think a lot of club presidents are watching. They will be motivated by this also.
Yes,
Thank
and this will be our continue until we reach the.
We are continuing this project because
yes.
it is, you know, we have
Next
taken
year,
it.
our clubs, our presidents have also promised because we have to protect these girls.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you, Madam
so
President.
much. Thank you. Now can we have Louisa? Louisa, just show the PPT, please.
Yes,
A little fast because
I can share the screen.
Yeah, friend, we have created this video. This is like all the information regarding HPV, and Louisa is showing. Yeah, just see this video.
Dear President Mahatma, my thanks for this opportunity to create a short tutorial that can be considered a little educational tool for all the members and the clubs that would like to have this tutorial and to use it. The first slide is this. No. Oh, no.
This is the last one.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, this is the beginning. The title is very beautiful because I think that know, prevent, and screen. The three parts of our activities in creating this tutorial. Of course, I think that it will be important to know and to have a little definition of the cervical cancer. And now to face the epidemiological situation, some data are always very important as to know this data, and if you read the text, you can know the numbers very, very strong. And this campaign, this project is very important to face this situation. Now, if you see in the screen, you can observe what are the causes and the risk factors, and some important knowledge about the human papillomavirus, and how it is transmitted. This is important to know. And now the part about the prevention. Prevention start with the hygiene and the protect the use of condom. But of course, this is important, but more important is the primary prevention and the secondary prevention. The primary prevention with the vaccination and the secondary prevention with the screening. So, some information about the primary prevention. The content is very easy, very clear, and very essential. Of course, the importance ancora the vaccination and how is important to know the type of the vaccines that are very, very notable. The side effects about and the age when it is important to have the vaccination. The importance to vaccinate also the boys, the male vaccination. And the secondary prevention, the screening. The first type of screening, HPV DNA test, very, very strong, and about the pap test. The recommended screening frequency to do, and the short tutorial finish with a motivational thought. And I think that this tutorial could be important and interest for all of you, if you want. Thank you.
Thank you, Louisa. Friends, we would just do little work on this tutorial and then we will send to Ellen. He can send to all of you. Thank you, Louisa. It's beautifully, wonderfully done. Thank you.
Thank you to you, President.
Yeah, and friends, now we have just left out with some thoughts of our board director. Before that, I would like to say, like we have heard the doctor and we have heard the like what is happening in different countries, and it is very clear this HPV vaccine has no side effect, and this is 100% preventable. I was so happy to hear when doctor said it's 100% preventable and Scotland has no cervical cancer cases. If we do this, we won't have any cervical cancer cases in each and every country, but we have to work on this. We have to focus on this because again, I would say we are the being world's largest women's organization. This is our duty and responsibility to take care of our future girls, our young generations, because it's such a dreadful disease. So please just work on this. And we can do lots and lots, we can put the billboards, we can give some information in the newspaper, you have to brand Innerwheel also. So please do that also. That is very important when we are doing the awareness, when we are doing the walkathon, we are carrying the Innerwheel logos and everything with us. So that's very important. We should unite. Now is 100 years. This is our 101st year. We should unite together and seize this cervical cancer, and it's very easy. It can be done. And I've spoken to right now the Serum Institute people and heads. We will do with their partnership. They are ready to do partnership with us to Innerwheel, and I'm sure in India we are getting this vaccination, 2 vaccine in just 25 pounds, like 2,500 rupees only. So maybe it would be more cheaper. I'm just in terms of talking to them, and soon we will finalize. And I request each and every club, please carry forward this project. We should carry forward this project till we see the cervical cancer has gone from our planet Earth. So please work on this. And it's very clear, just focus on 9 to 14-year age girls. That would be really, really wonderful. Rather doing lots and lots of things. And boys, if somebody comes to you, you can help them, no problem. And many countries, government is helping, but still they need awareness and everything. And please support the underprivileged girl, because we can afford, we can afford our, we can give this vaccination to our girls, but these underprivileged girls, that is very, very important. We need to save them. And before vaccinate them, please make sure we should take the consent of their parents. That is very important, because if something happen, nothing would happen, I know doctor has said, but still it's our responsibility and duty to take the consent form from the parents and then only do this HPV vaccine. And please make it data and have it details of all the girls, from which school she comes and her address and everything, whomsoever you are vaccinating. That is very important, because we need to keep it data also. And before I show you the video of some board directors, I think our association president, we would like to listen to her also, just in 1 minute. Sunita, are you there? Sunita Jain? And I'm happy everybody has taken this initiative so personally, so positively, because it's such a cause, we need to work on this. So please keep it up. Sunita, are you there?
Yes, I am there. I am there.
Please. Sunita, just...
greetings from Innerville, India to one and all. I am so very proud to see our own Mamta ji chairing the International Innerville, and a reason for being more proud is she has given us such a wonderful initiative, which is a two-way test for us. We are getting our girls rid of cervical cancer, number one, and the vaccination by Innerville is becoming a branding for Innerville. As we will keep on increasing, definitely people will understand that it is Innerville which is giving us cervical cancer vaccination. So it is acting as a two-way test for all of us. And in India altogether, if I talk about the vaccinations given, the total count has reached 36,000 by all the districts across the nation. And we are still moving ahead, going to go and on and on and on. And may I request one and all here, all the countries, that if by permission of the international president, today, tomorrow, and coming years, if we carry on this drive started by International President Mamta Gupta can go far away, and we can get rid of cervical cancer. Yeah. So once again, tons of thanks to each and every person who's here on this platform to understand more, do more, work more, and let us together join hands and see that we get rid of a world free of cervical cancer. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you from India.
Thank you, Sunita. It's wonderful. And the total count you said, that is just for the one dose, but they are doing it double, and they have already, it would be around 75,000 or something, and they are working more. So thank you. And friends, now we would like to conclude with one small video of our board directors, their vision, what they want to say. So just listen to them. And once again, I would like to thank each one of you for joining this. This is such a wonderful cause. We should continue it, and we will continue it definitely. And when I will finish talking to see cervical cancer, how they will, the Serum Institute, how they will help us, I would share with all of you. Thank you. So please, Rajni, play the board director's video.
I'll play, Mamta ji.
And I would like to thank my team. Like, we are having a small team. We are having past IIW board director Louisa, Rajni is there. Our past association secretary Sandhya is there. And Padma Sharma, she is our past association treasurer. And we have, I'm forgetting the name. Hey. And now we are making in a committee. So, our past IIW President EMSC and Jenaida Fakon would be there. We would form a small committee soon, and then we will share with you all. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alessandra Scarrett, and I'm so delighted to be able to talk to you. I am an International Inner Wheel Board Director. And as you know, when we started this year, our president, Mamta Gupta, kicked it off with the cause to look at cervical cancer. I'm talking to you from my heart. I've got no notes in front of me. There's nothing over there. Everything I'm talking about is right here. So, what I would love for you to do is support this amazing campaign of cervical cancer vaccinations, where young children, boys and girls, starting between 9 and 12, before they're sexually active, get a vaccine to prevent cervical cancer. This is a wonderful opportunity for our youth to not carry this disease forward. But this is what I would love for you to think about. In the world, we know breast cancer, we see the promotions, we see it everywhere. We talk about the ovarian silent killer cancer, but I want you to think about how often is it that women talk about cervical cancer? It's not often. A lot of women don't talk about this one killer. And it's really important that it's a preventable disease. And if you get onto it really early, you can be a survivor of cervical cancer. But I would love for you to support this. Why? Because if we educate and we talk about cervical cancer, we help women become aware, not to become a statistic. Help support our international inner wheel cause, cervical cancer vaccine.
My dear Inner Wheel family, warmest greetings. I'm İclal Kardıçalı, a board director with the international governing body since 2 years. I would like to thank our International Inner Wheel President, Mamta Gupta, for initiating the Cease Cervical Cancer campaign and express my heartfelt congratulations to our Inner Wheel friends all over the world for their continuous and dedicated work. In my country, we have been sponsoring HPV vaccinations since 2021 and encouraging municipalities to support this project. I sincerely hope that we continue for the benefit of young girls and all women. Thank you.
Protect your future. Get vaccinated against HPV. We need to increase HPV vaccination coverage. And the most important, combat misinformation and myths about the vaccine, especially in population with limited access to medical education.
National screening coverage was just 0.44% in 2023 and 1.04% in 2024. Alarmingly low compared to the World Health Organization's global target of 70%. This gap is not just a number. It reflects thousands of lives at risk due to missed early and early detection opportunities. This initiative is urgent and essential. Without a decisive action, we risk falling further behind. But with these right strategies, community education, accessible screening, and technological integration, we can shift from crisis to prevention and bringing the Philippines closer to global goal of eliminating cervical cancer.
There is lack of enthusiasm. It's an expensive vaccine. There is lack of awareness, and there is lack of involvement of educated people. Yes, it is the need of the hours as the incidence of the disease is on the rise. We can promote by having cancer cervix volunteers who would wear their blue ribbons and carry them to and distribute at meetings, events, and while traveling.
Thank you. Thank you, all the board directors, Ellie, Emily, Surjit, Valentina, and Ichlal for giving the information. Thank you so much. And I would like to thank once again Dr. Sandhya Bhatt, Rajni, Padma, Louisa for helping me to organize this Zoom meeting. And around 600 members have joined today. That's wonderful. And we will keep continuing this kind of Zoom meeting to motivate each other. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. It was wonderful. Now we have 5 more minutes. We can have chit chat and then we can close down it. Thank you so much, everyone. And I would like to thank our administrator, Ellen, for he's there helping us and supporting always to organize this kind of a Zoom meeting. Thank you. Thanks a ton, Ellen. So friends, now you all can unmute. Yes.
Here.
Congratulations,
Wonderful.
Mamta. Hello,
Congratulations, dear mom.
Congratulations, Mamta. How are you?
Congratulations,
Mamta.
Mamta ji.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to all of you all over the world for the wonderful preparation you are doing. Thank you. Many, many, many hugs.
Shobna Palekar.
Congratulations.